Okay, so this video is an introduction to the next lab. We're going to do lab 3, and the title of lab 3 is number systems, right? And the objectives are there. After completing this experiment, you'll be able to convert binary or binary coded decimal numbers to decimal, construct a portion of a digital system that decodes a BCD number and displays it on a 7-segment display, and troubleshoot the circuit for simulated faults. We've already covered the number systems in class in the early part of the lectures, but now we're going to actually apply it in a circuit. Right, so the circuit we're going to use is this one, and it's a little bit more complicated maybe than some of the other ones, just in terms of the number of resistors, right? We're going to have 4 LEDs, and those LEDs are going to be connected to 4 switches, and that'll allow us to see what our input is. Remember, BCD, binary coded decimal, each binary coded decimal digit is a 4-digit number. So we're going to use the LEDs. Now, it might be best to just use the LEDs on the digital trainer rather than make this circuit. That's okay. We can, in fact, I probably recommend that you do that in the interests of time. We're going to input those 4 bits, those BCD bits, into a 7447 device, and what that does is it takes the BCD input and produces outputs on the outputs A through G that will light up a 7-segment LED display with that digit, right? So if the input digit is 0, 0, 0, 0, then the segments that will light up are those, oops, not that one, those 2, and then the ones down either side, right? So if we get a 0, have all zeros on the input, then the 7-segment display will show a 0. And similarly, if the 7-segment display, if the binary input is 0001, then the only 2 segments of the display lit will be those 2. And so on until for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's not a whole lot to this. It can get a little complicated, particularly just because there are a lot of resistors connected between the 7447 and the 7-segment display. And like I said, I recommend that for this part of the circuit, the LEDs and the switches, just use the digital trainer. The digital trainer has LEDs and it has switches, so just use those instead. I think that's all I wanted to say about the lab. It's a relatively straightforward lab, and you should get through it reasonably.